Alright, what's going on everybody? It's Extreme Gaming here, and it's been a while since I made a video. It's probably been about seven weeks now. And I just want to let everybody know, surprisingly, it wasn't my fault this time. It actually wasn't my fault for once, and I'm kind of proud to say that. Well, not really, because I haven't uploaded in 7 weeks, but whatever. Wasn't my fault this time. I'm not gonna get into details. I'm probably gonna make an update video about this, but basically my computer broke and I sent it into the repair place, or I drove there. I didn't send it in there. I drove there. I gave it to him. Told him to fix the fucking thing, and 5.5 weeks later, I'm just now getting it back for a pretty simple repair, and they told me like a week, and again, it's been like 5.5 weeks. I don't fucking know what happened, but it's bullshit. Anyway, so that's where I've been. That's what happened pretty much. But anyways, again, I'm gonna go into more detail in an update video. I'm not gonna do it now because I want to talk about something else. Something else that has transpired while I've had this giant leave of absence. And that is the whole Blackout, the black market drama that's been going on. I know I'm really late to the party on this, but dude, I want to talk about it anyway. There's so much happened that I haven't been able to talk about it. It really pissed me off because it's like it was so perfectly timed where it's like my computer breaks, all of this drama happens, and I miss out on all of it. So anyway, so if somehow you don't know by now, there was this post on the Black Ops 3 subreddit on Reddit, and if you didn't see it yet, you can probably just Google it at this point and find it. But basically, it was supposedly it was like a former employee of Treyarch or something like that, and basically what he said was, now I'm not gonna like go into detail on this again. I'm gonna kind of skim through, just name some like major points. Well, first of all, this game, or Black Ops 3, did not have like supply drops and shit like that in the game in July of 2015. So like 4 months before the game is supposed to release, and it does not have supply drops. I mean, and I would also say that probably whatever the hell, the gumballs or whatever in zombies, I don't remember exactly what they're called, but I don't think those were in the game either. And I'm gonna get into that a little bit more in a minute. But so basically, supply drops weren't in the game in July, but Activision came to Treyarch and basically said, they said they needed to make it happen. And of course, I thought this was going to happen because, well, just look how much money they raked in from Advanced Warfare. Well, I mean, nobody really knows exactly how much, but we all know it was a fucking lot of money. Just based off of, like, YouTubers spending hundreds, if not even thousands of dollars at a time opening supply drops in Advanced Warfare. So, I mean, we all, like a lot of people, really didn't want it to be in the game, but, we pretty much all thought it was going to be in the game. So Activision came to Treyarch, said, you need to put this in the game. Apparently Treyarch and Activision had a little bit of a battle, kind of over what should be in the supply drops, because they were going to be in the game no matter what, because of Activision. Like, Activision was not going to allow this game to go out without supply drops. So Treyarch fought, and they won, and what they won is that there would be supply drops in the game. However, it would only be cosmetic things, so like, the taunts that are in the game, or like the weapon skins. You know, and again, if you do remember back far enough, like the first month, it was just weapon skins, it was just taunts, it was just like the reticles and the like emblems and calling cards and, you know, stuff like that. No weapons, no, you know, none of that stuff. So, you know, the game comes out and they release the COD point system. I don't remember when they did it. And the first month that the COD point system was out, basically, it didn't do very well. It didn't do very well at all. If I remember right, it was, the Reddit post said that the sales were a fifth of what they were during the first month of Advanced Warfare. So again, they were only getting 20% of the money that they were getting in the first month of paid supply drops in Advanced Warfare. So, Activision obviously is like, this isn't enough. You need to, you know, put some other stuff in the supply drops. So, Treyarch, again, fighting for us, only puts in, like, the reskin knives. So, you know, they put in the wrench and the sword and the, I think it was the crowbar was the other one. So, they put those in the game. Or no, it was the brass knuckles, the butterfly knife, and the wrench were the first three. So, anyway, they put those in the game, and sales were still low. They were up a bit, but they were still low. So Activision, you know, came to Treyarch and said, you know, you need to put the weapons in the game, like, or in the supply drops. You know, no more mess around. So basically, they forced Treyarch into putting the weapons in the game. That's when they came out. That was when they put in the sword and the crowbar. But then they also put in the Marshall 16, the Shadow Claw, and what was the other gun? The MX Garand, that was the other one. So that's when they started putting like actual guns into the game, and they kind of unleashed Pandora's box. So now anything, I would say probably anything's on the table at this point. And this guy also, what makes this seem credible as well, I mean, he accurately predicted, like, a month before, like, or he predicted, like, that the HD40 was going to be added into the game, as an example. I think he predicted a few other things that were going to be in the game that ended up being in the game from, like, the supply drops. They also said some crazy things, like, there's supposedly like a 10th specialist in the working, you know, all this kind of stuff, and basically that it's only going to get worse from here on out. Now, again, that was just kind of a brief synopsis of kind of the whole ordeal. Now, my thoughts on this, I mean, again, I tend to believe this guy's credible from reading it. I mean, he makes some accurate predictions, you know, because, I mean, this post was from, like, 2 months ago, so, I mean, this was, like, you know, when the weapons were first being added into the game, and he made some pretty accurate predictions about it. But from these weapons in the supply drops, again, I don't like it. I mean, honestly, I don't like it because, like, I'm not a season pass holder, okay? But there are people out there that have spent $60 on the base game and spent $50 on the season pass, and they don't get a single weapon out of this. 'Cause, I mean, I think Drifter and some people on Reddit did some calculations, and it turns out, I mean, you gotta pay, like, it was somewhere between, like, $50 and $100 per weapon. Because the drop rates are so low. I think it's probably about, it was like, I want to say it was like 50 on average, in factoring in like the crypto keys you earn back and burning duplicates. But still, $50 for one weapon. That's just unbelievable. I mean, it makes no sense, and especially, I mean, you're not going to let season pass holders at least get one weapon? In my opinion, I think they should get 2 or 3. Like, they should just, whenever they want, they should be able to pick 2 or 3 weapons that they just get for free because they bought the season pass. Again, I mean, I'm still a little bit angry because, like, I'm probably gonna end up buying all the DLC, and I bought the hardened edition of the game, which is $80, and I mean, again, I'm not getting anything from it as well, but again, I'm more upset, you know, that these season pass holders don't get, you know, some free weapons. And now about this black market blackout thing, whatever the fuck it's called, I don't even know, but I agree with it and I disagree with it, because basically what this is people are saying, you know, basically don't use the black market for like a couple months, you know, pretend that it doesn't exist, don't buy COD points, don't spend your crypto keys on drops or whatever. So I don't know, but basically, and also I don't think they're like calling for like any YouTubers that upload supply drop openings to like not, you know, not post any videos on supply drop openings or some shit like that. But now I agree with it and I disagree with it. I agree with it pretty much only in the sense that don't spend COD points on supply drops. That's a given one. Don't give Activision any more money. And another thing I forgot to mention about this Reddit post, apparently this guy was saying that like most people at Treyarch don't get a dime of the supply drop money. It all goes straight to Activision's bank account. Like Vonderhaar doesn't get anything from this, you know? And that's probably the worst part of it. And I almost left that out too from this commentary, but that's terrible to not, you know, cut these people in. I mean, they're probably making millions of dollars each month off COD points. And they're not gonna cut, like, they're only cutting like a couple people from Treyarch in on this. I mean, that's fucked up, dude. But oh shit, I'm losing track. Sorry, I've been up since like, I don't know, like 5 in the morning for work, but I'm kind of tired at this point. But not tired enough to not rant, I guess. I don't even know if that makes sense, but anyway, so yeah, so that's really fucked up of Activision again to not cut them in on the supply drops. But anyway, back to the black market blackout. You know, I agree with the fact that, you know, you shouldn't spend COD points on supply drops. It's fucking dumb, dude. Don't do it. I have regrettably spent more than my fair share on supply drops, and that was a fucking bad idea. Like, I regret every single supply drop I open with COD points. But I disagree though with just pretending like it's not there, because, like, I mean, if you're playing the game a bunch and you got like 300, 400, 500 crypto keys saved up, I mean, dude, just open the fucking supply drops, because crypto keys don't hurt Activision in any way. I mean, they don't want you to get the crypto keys. I mean, God, now I'm thinking of DJ Khaled saying that, like, they don't want you to win. They don't want you to get crypto keys. Jesus. But anyway, yeah, I mean, they really don't want you to get crypto keys. I mean, they used to earn like 4 or 5 a game, and now you get like 1 or 2. And as for like the YouTubers doing the supply drop openings, like I think, like, I mean, if they use crypto keys to open the supply drops, I think then they can fucking upload it whatever they want. I mean, now again, like, you know, I'm not telling you like how to spend your money on this as well. So I mean, like, I'm not like forcing you to stop using COD points to open supply drops. You can if you want, but I'm just saying, you know, it's not a good idea. And there are so many other things that you could spend your money on that are worth a hell of a lot more than these fucking supply drops. Because in like 7 months now, this game is going to be irrelevant. Even if the next Call of Duty is Ghost 2, which nobody on this earth wants Ghost 2. But it's probably going to fucking beat Ghost 2 with its, I don't know, some like space warfare or some shit. Like, it's not even boots on the ground. It's not even like fucking exosuits anymore. Like, we just went straight to space, but I mean, the point is, I mean, in like 7 months, this game's gonna be irrelevant anyway. Like, most people aren't gonna fucking play this game anymore anyway. So, you're not gonna use the weapons that you spent, all this money on supply drops. You're not gonna use those weapons you got from those supply drops because you're not gonna be playing this game. But that's my 2 cents. And this video has been going on for 15.5 minutes, so that was dude, that was a lot more than 2 cents. Holy shit. So yeah, that's my rant, I guess. That was a hell of a lot longer than I was expecting that to be. Holy shit, I need to go to bed. But anyway, I guess leave a like down below if you enjoyed. I guess also comment down below. I mean, what do you think we should do about these supply drops? I mean, because I don't want them in the game, but there's nothing we can really do about it now. I think they're here to stay, but comment, down below, what they should do to tweak the supply drops, make it more of a fair system, or, whatever. Anyways, guys, this has been Extreme Gaming, and I'll see you on the next one.